looking at my chart, I can see that the indicator has reached the oversold level and it has started trending up again. And on the main chart, I can see that price is now above the black moving average on the chart, and this is the best time for me to buy. And I'm going to place a trade right now. Let's see how it goes. So let's buy. Let's take 4 open positions. That is okay. So let's see how it goes while we analyze. Hi, welcome to Ever Profitable Income. If today is your first time coming to this channel, I wanted to like this channel, subscribe to this channel so you'll be notified when we post many more great strategies. Okay, in today's video, I'm going to show you a good strategy that you can use to grow your small account as a beginner. This strategy is one of the best strategy I often use to grow a small account. Okay, with this strategy, you can grow your small account from small to something reasonable. So let's check out this strategy, how it works. If I scroll through my chart, you can see the indicators align with what we have with the movement of price on the chart. Can you see that? You can see these indicators align with the price on the chart reaching the resistance zone. Can you see that? Yeah. So I'm going to tell you how to set up your indicator and what you have to look out for before placing a trade using this indicator. So on our indicator window, we have the moving average and the RSI, okay? And then on the main chart, we have the moving average also, and we also have the envelopes. I'm going to give you the settings. Firstly, let's look at how this strategy works. Let's make it quick and smart. Volatility indices is one of the best assets that you can use to grow a small trading account. Okay, now look at this. If you want to grow your account, you have to use the strategy of volatility indices. It works perfectly well. Now, after my explanation, you should go over to your chart, backtest it, and see if you are going to have amazing results just like I did. Now, look at the chart. So if you want to use the strategy, we have to wait for when the moving average, okay, if we want to buy, if I want to place a trade for a buy, just like the one we did. So when I scroll through my charts, you can see how effective this strategy is, right? So looking at our chart, you can see that for each time price reaches a resistance zone, the moving average also touches the upper band of our envelope, okay? And each time price reaches a support zone, the moving average on the indicator window touches what the lower band of the envelope. Can you see that? So this is to tell you that this indicator is working with the price. Okay, it aligns with what is going on with price on the main chart. Okay, now let's look at how to apply this indicator. So if you want to buy using this indicator, you have to wait for a period. Okay, wait for a period of time when price has hit a support zone like this place. Now when you look at this place right here, you can see that price reached a support zone and it's formed a chart pattern that will also give you stronger conviction that price is likely going to reverse. And what is the chart pattern that was formed here? It is the double bottom. Can you see that? The double bottom. Each time the double bottom appears on your chart, it tells you that price is likely going toward reverse. Okay, the direction of the trend is going to change from bearish towards bullish. Okay, so I believe you know your chart. So when that has appeared on our chart, okay, you will not see the double bottom every time, but if you are lucky to see it, it is a plus. Okay, it is something that gives you a strong conviction that yeah, price is actually going to reverse. Now when price has formed the double bottom here, that tells us that that is a strong word support zone, because price was rejected, okay, twice right here. Okay, now and when we look at our indicator also, we can also see that the moving average touched the lower band of the envelope. And when the moving average touches, each time the moving average touches the lower band of the envelope, that is a strong signal that that is a support zone and price is going to start heading upward. So after that, after you have seen these two things, the next thing you have to check out for on your chart is the moving average on the main chart. You have to check that it has changed its direction from being above the price to being what below the price. Can you see that it has changed the direction? So as soon as you see this change in direction, that is the time you have to what up into the trade at this level right here, and you are going to make massive profit using this strategy. Now if you're growing a small account, always open one position. Okay, do not open multiple positions. Open one position, allow the trade to play out and make profit, secure your profit, and wait for other conditions, other good conditions for you to take another trade. So that is how to use the strategy to buy in volatility indexes. It works for all volatility, be it 75, be it volatility 100, be it volatility 50, name it, all of it. Okay, but I'm using volatility 10 index for this explanation. Now let's go through our charts and see times when these conditions were met and what happened. Okay, let's look for a buy opportunity. Okay, now right here we also have just what I've explained. Okay, what I've explained right here, we have the double bottom occurring right here. Can you see that? That is the double bottom occurring right there. That is first sign to tell you that price is actually going to change direction from being what, from being bearish to becoming bullish. Okay, now after that you look at your indicator window and you see the moving average touching the lower band of the envelope. Okay, touching the lower band of the envelope, and that is another sign to tell you that price is about to retrace. And the last thing to look out for is to wait for the moving average towards finally change its direction, okay, from being above the price to being below the price, and that is when you have to take your trade and make profit. Now if you want to sell using this strategy, what do? It is the opposite of what I just explained, right? So instead of looking out for the lower band, you have to look out for the upper band of the envelope. Now let's check it out. So we have an instance right here. Can you see that? We have an instance right here when a sell opportunity is shown. Okay, now look at the price. Okay, firstly, the price hit towards a resistance zone. So price will hit a resistance zone first, then thereafter you check your indicator window to see that your moving average has touched the upper band of your envelope. Okay, it has touched the upper band of the envelope and is now what starting to what come downward, and thereafter you have to look out for the moving average changing its direction right here. Okay, it changed from being below the price and now coming above the price. So once you see this moving average has now entered the upper parts, the has now gone above the price, it is now a signal for you to what take a trade right here, and you are going to make profits. Okay, so if you use this strategy carefully and strategically, you are going to grow your small account to something very mind-blowing, to an amount that will blow your mind. Okay, so this is how to use the strategy. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the setup of these indicators. Let's head over to our indicator window, guys. Okay, but before we go, if you are getting value from this video, want to like this video, okay, subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell. Very important, so that whenever I post a video, a good strategy, you will be notified immediately. Okay, let's head over to our indicator window. These are our indicators for today. Okay, on our main chart we have the moving average like I've shown you, and on the indicator window we have three indicators: the relative strength index, the envelope, and then the moving average. Okay, so let's check out the settings starting from the moving average on the main chart. Okay, let's check out this starting from the moving average on the main chart. So these are the parameters of your moving average that you have to put on your main charts. Okay, so the period is period 16. Can you see that? Period 16. the shift is 0 and the method is simple, and apply to close. So just take a screenshot of it so you will remember. Okay, so after that, you go to your style color and choose any color that you know will be visible on your chart. In my own case, I chose black. Okay, make the line to be thick, make it to be thick so it will be very visible. So let's click on save and check out the next indicator. So the next indicator is the relative strength index. It is just to indicate our levels, okay? Just to indicate our levels, our oversold level and our overbought level. So let's check it out. So it's period 14. Apply to close, and the levels right here. Okay, you just click on this pen icon right here and you are going to add your level. So we have level 10 and level 90. Okay, let me click on that so you can see it. We have level 10 and level 90. If you want to label yours, you can label yours here to be oversold level and here overbought level. Okay, but I already know that, so I didn't bother to label mine. So click on save. So we apply to all time frames. So for the style, we don't need the style this time around. We have to make it our background color. So that's why I used white. So use the one that is same color as your background color and then click on save. So the next indicator are our envelopes, very important. So let's check out the setting of the envelope. Okay, so the envelope, these are the parameters. Period 70, shift is 0 and the deviation is 0.9000. Okay, and method is simple. So take a screenshot of it so you remember, and you apply to close. The levels, there are no levels. Okay, no levels. Apply to all time frame, then leave the style color to be the default color, that's the blue and the red. So you don't have to change anything, don't change any color, just leave it like that. So after that, you click on save, and the last indicator is your MA. Okay, your moving average. So let's check it out. So the moving average, these are the parameters. So period 12, shift is 0, method is exponential. Can you see that? Apply to close. So we apply to close, and then the levels, there are no levels. You apply to all time frame and choose any color as your style color. Okay, I chose black so it's very visible. So choose any color, then you click on save. So these are the settings of our indicators. So if I go to other volatility indices, you're going to see that this strategy works out very well. Let's go over to our trade to check out our trade to see how it is going, guys. Let's see if we're in loss or oh my god, let's see if we're in loss or in profit. So let's go now. I'm shaking. Let's check it out. Boom. Can you see this, guys? Can you see this? Can you see this? This is so good, guys. This strategy is a blast. I mean, is a blast. This strategy is so good and it is beginner friendly. Okay, if you enter correctly, you are going to make massive profit. I mean, yeah, massive profit. Okay, if you are not greedy, you're going to make massive profit. So you can see we have 4 positions open and we've made $1.58. Can you see that? $1.58. So that is massive, and you know this is going to continue trending upward, right? We're going to continue trending upward, and depending on if you put the higher time frames into consideration. Okay, if you, this is 5 minute time frame, so I took this trade in 5 minute time frame. Can you see that? I took it in 5 minutes time frame. So if you are taking your trade in 5 minutes time frame, ensure that you check out the 15 minutes time frame, the 30 minute time frame, and even the overall trend, okay, in H4. Okay, and if you're taking your trade in 1 minute time frame, ensure that you check out the 5 minutes time frame, the 15 minutes time frame, and you should make sure you enter when you have like at least two time frames ahead. They should align with the position you are about to take. Okay, they should align with the position you are about to take. Like I'm taking trade on 5 minutes time frame. So my 15 minutes time frame, very important, must align. Okay, must align, must be trending up. Okay, must be trending up before I can confidently take a trade and make profit here. So this is this strategy for today. Okay, you can check out other volatility indices, the V75, V100, check it out, backtest it, and tell me what you got, and see if you got amazing result just like I did. So if you got value from this video, I want you to like this video. Okay, drop a comment in the comment section on the results you got, and don't forget to share this video to friends that need amazing strategies to trade. So right now we have to go. I want to go over to your chart and backtest it. We're on $2.10, and we have to go. We are done. All right, bye.